It's Friday. It's Friday the 13th. And I hate Fridays anyway. You know, and if being Friday isn't enough, then on top of that, it's Friday the 13th. Oh well. Linda and I have to leave here in a little bit. Go down to Ardmore to Lowe's and look at washers and dryers. Kill two birds with one stone. I've got to pick up wire to wire my inverter. Right now Nick is setting up my van to put a new part on it. It's a little hose thing I talked about on the last vlog. We'll get it all up and running, and then we can take the van down there if she finds what she wants. We'll go pick them up, come back and get the truck. There's just a bunch of stuff going on. I mean, they're always busy here. It just seems like it's gotten a whole lot busier, I guess is the best way I can describe it. Matt is bringing about a gazillion bags of leaves. We had him haul one roll-off off and then bring another one in, and he's going to put the leaves on the other side of the roll-off so they're out of the way around here. I've got to propose something to my sweetheart about how to turn them into topsoil. She probably won't like the idea, but I'll ask her anyway. She's eating breakfast, and then she's got to make sure her pet sheep eats breakfast, and then we'll be moving out and taking care of things. Had breakfast. Matt, I had beans and cornbread for breakfast. I know you think that's unhealthy, but Jerry agrees with me. It's a healthy breakfast, and I enjoyed it. Beans, beans, the musical. Well, actually, they don't give me gas. More stuff. I'm hoping the part to the pickup comes in the mail today. We're going to drag it over here and do it in-house here and repair it. Got a lot going on. We've got a massive water leak on Benji's house we've got to fix too, and that's I got to get with him and tell him what I want him to do. I haven't done that yet. Trying to get my film truck up and running like I want it. And we've got a whole bunch of equipment we got to do a run through on today and make sure it's all functioning, because we're right there. We're right here. We got to get it done. The van's got brand new all-terrain tires, the best you can get on it. Getting ready to have the coolant and heating system to where it doesn't have any more leaks, and had an oil change, plug change. It's doing real good. We're fixing to get in that dude and make money. That's what it's about, and be creative. I think one of my grandkids made off with the flashlight in my bedroom. It looks an awful lot like that one, but that's not it. That's the one for out here. I'm probably going to send this one into the house to use. I don't know. I'll see what happens. I keep a flashlight and a spotlight next to the bed. You never know when you're going to need them. And you just never know what's going to happen. I'm not a prophet. Don't pretend to be. Don't pretend to be clairvoyant. None of that matters to me. I live every day, one day at a time. I live in the now. Took me most of my life to learn how to do that, and I'm there. You know, that is biblical. The Lord told us to do that. Live in the now. Live for right now. Don't think for tomorrow. Don't think in the past. Live now. And that's where I'm at. It makes for a more harmonious outcome. And for most people, it would help you sleep better at night. I don't sleep anyway. I've had so much blunt force trauma to my tired, fat old body that the pain keeps me up. I took one of Linda's muscle relaxers night before last, or I wouldn't have got any rest at all. Bless her heart, she stayed up as long as she could. I played a video game for her last night. She helped me on one called Barnscapes or something like that. And then I played another game. We're old. That's what we do for fun, is at night after we watch a few things on the television, we go in our bedroom, we sit down and we play video games and we look at stuff. High times, exciting life. I haven't looked at the news today. I don't have a clue what's going on out there. It doesn't really make me any difference. I've got oodles of stuff I've got to do. I mean, it's just, and then on top of that, we need to go car shopping for, and we haven't done that yet. There's one she really likes up in Oklahoma City, and they came down on the price, and we're probably going to take a bucket load of cash up there and say, okay, we'll give you X amount, and see if they'll go for that. It's at a car lot. And I'll have to print off how to get to it here in a minute. I haven't done that, and it's not happening today. I'll call them and see if they're open tomorrow, and we'll try to get up there tomorrow. I don't know. There's one in Ada I want to go look at too, and I've got to write down the address on it. We might swing by there tonight or this afternoon and look. And that's what all's happening. Let me tell you, I'm worn out. I got into it with a potential client yesterday. Not going to name his name. He was referred to me by another guy I did a job for. Excuse me. And he kept pestering me. And so I kind of torqued off on him yesterday. Pretty rude and rough. But with all the other familial things going on locally, and family stuff and other things, and when he came off the way he did, he induced my anger, my wrath. But this guy, I'm not going to name him, he's out of Texas, out of Richardson, Texas, wanted me to do a job like I've done for other folks that he knows, that one recommended him to me. And he's got 3 federal indictments for fraud, and he's wanting me to investigate somebody else for fraud. And that's not how I do things. A lot of people don't understand. So I'm going to explain this in case any of my friends and family that watch this know someone that's trying to get into the business I'm in. And it's shut down right now. I'm just taking a break from it. But if you do external investigations. I'll give you an example. The guy I bought the van from is a really nice guy. He's a retired Treasury agent, gave me a really good deal on it. He and I compared notes. Both of us are retired federal officers. His, the Treasury Department, me, the Defense Intelligence Agency. And the thing is, he has a private detective, a detective agency down there by Medill. You can't just do like you see on television and say, hey, I'm a detective, let's do this. You have to be licensed. You have to be licensed by the state of Oklahoma, and you have to be licensed by the federal government. You have to have an EIN, which is basically your federal business identification number. And for each business you have to have a different federal ID number. And you have to pay fees and dues to different outfits to give you the legal access to do the things that I do and that Royce does, the guy I bought the van from. You don't just say, hey kids, I'm a detective, or I'm an investigator, or I'm a consultant. You have to do it legally. And you have to have a really strong paper trail. That's how you stay out of trouble. And he's got all that too. And so when someone wants to compel you to break the law, it's a no-go. It absolutely is a no-go. A lot, you know, you watch television and you see all these quote-unquote hackers doing this and doing that. Yeah, I could probably do that, but let me tell you something. When I go into the records, it's legal. That's the best thing advice I can give someone. If you're doing something, you do it legally. You don't break the law. And so this individual in Richardson, Texas, stayed on me, and he called me at a bad time yesterday. And that was not a good move on his part. And I'm not gonna, but I told him to leave me alone, and I won't go into what I told him, but it was very rude and very crude. And I'm capable of being rude and crude. I don't want to be. I want to be kind. Have a phone call coming in. Where's my phone? It would be me. Well, I'm doing my vlog. What's going on? Yeah, right on the other side of it. Now watch out, there's a underground faucet connection, has a little plastic lid in it. You'll see it. Don't run over that with a tire, but you can pull around there. And no, I don't want you to run over it. Okay, bye. That was my youngest adopted son, Matthew Stanley. Linda's got a gazillion bags of leaves coming, and they've got them, and they're dropping them off out there. And we can get them down to where we need them, use a trailer or whatever, reload them. Right now, that gets it out of the way. But getting back to what I was saying, if you're going to do something, any kind of business, do it legally. That's the best advice I can tell you. And I'm not some kind of mob henchman or, you know, a hacker. It's not what I do. And so that, I think that point was gotten across to him. Well, folks, I got to get off of here. I do. I've got to take care of some stuff. It's Friday. Fridays are really hard on me normally, and today looks to be the same. I'm old, I'm crippled, I'm overweight, and losing weight though, and I'm still working every day. If you don't do something when you're retired, you'll wither up and you'll die. The best thing to do is stay busy. I spoke to my brother Chris. I was at church Wednesday night, and he called me, and we had a very, very good conversation, and he's doing better. So to all of you who had been praying for him, thank you. I'm still praying for him. Mom, I'm praying for you every day, you and all my siblings. Well, folks, I got to get off of here. I got a lot of stuff to do. I love all of you. I want God to bless you. I really do. And like the sign up there says, be kind. Bye.